if I'm getting 52 more practices than everybody else is, that's kind of make that little or big difference in the end.
I think of myself as the greatest person that I can be. That's it. I'm not going to go out of my, out on a limb and say I'm the greatest this or that. I was a kid with a dream. That's it. The people before me set the bar so high, and I was a little kid that wasn't afraid to dream as big as I could. And that's really it. Like you said, like we were talking before, I was dedicated, I was hardworking, and that put me in the shoes where I am now.
I don't think we're necessarily bigger than the sport. I just think that we've had so much success in the sport. And I think it's in the way we've done it. Whether it's through just pure dominance, or maybe someone may have a more flashy personality as well as dominating. Some people they may do it differently than anyone's ever seen it done before in the past. And I think that's where I think people kind of gravitate towards. What Messi and Ronaldo are doing now in soccer is just phenomenal, but two different ways of doing it, right? And then you have Jordan coming into the league. He did it completely different than anybody else. And then when I came into golf, I done differently because no one had ever trained. No one ever lifted weights. No one ever ran miles. No one ever did wind sprints. No one ever did any of those things in golf, so I did it differently. And I had the success doing it differently. And I think that's what people sometimes see and have gravitated towards.
I knew what was going to happen. I knew I was going to get here. They didn't. There was a lot of stressful years, a lot of tough times. But I proved them wrong. I proved myself right. This is what gives me energy. Saying I'm going to do something. Putting it out there for the world to see, and then going out and doing it. There's no better feeling in the world than that. And it's as easy as that. Say what you're going to do and go and do it.
The only thing we can do is take one day at a time. It's all we can do. No one is perfect. Every day we strive to be perfectionists, but no one is perfect. I make mistakes. I've said things that I shouldn't have said when I was younger. I've done things that I shouldn't have done when I was younger. I'm not perfect, but we live and we learn. And that's a part of growing. Did nobody get in there and put the gloves on for me? Did nobody go out there on that road and run miles and miles for me? Nobody took the broken ribs. Nobody took the bloody nose. I did it all. I dedicated myself to my craft, and I bust my ass. I'm gonna continue to keep believing in my skills, keep listening to my father, keep listening to my uncle, and sit on this throne for 30 months.